Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel. So we're back once again with the AMD Compact, which is my AMD, well it is AMD powered, but it's a compact Presario 7000 with an AMD Athlon processor. I had this machine for about a year now, so it's been over a year since I had this machine, since I bought this machine back in last year. But anyways, what we're going to do today in this video is we're going to be talking about Windows Update Restored yet again. So, for those of you who might not know, I did a video about Windows Update Restored when it was still in its early phases, obviously, last month. I did it because, first and most, Michael MJD did a video about it, and I kind of wanted to do my own take. I kind of want to do my own take on Windows Update Restored, pretty much. And that video is the most viewed video on my channel as of yet. Currently, as of the time of recording, it's close to about like 4,000 views. Close to about 4,000, but it's like over 3,000, pretty much. It's kind of small if you think about it, but to me it's kind of big. Anyways, since we're here about a month later, why don't we go and check it out right now, pretty much. We're just gonna jump straight into the Windows Update Restored website. Now there has been some changes since the last time I checked on this website. The one noticeable difference is this thing right here. This used to be a black text, but now it's all in red. That's pretty much, that the site's not affiliated with Microsoft Corp, and etc., etc. I've already read this. I don't know if it's worth mentioning again, but I'll probably say it just for the sake of, what the site is. Welcome to Windows Update Restored. This is a community-based project aimed at restoring the old Windows Update websites for Windows 95, NT4, 98, ME 2000, and XP. We actively update the project and website with new available updates and pages. Ever since 2011, when Microsoft pulled the plug on nearly all the Windows Update websites, the Windows Update feature for older Windows operating systems was no longer functional. The only way to install updates after that point was through external third-party installers, which didn't cover all the updates that the operating system would fully support. So with this project, we can now update operating systems as old as Windows 95 all the way up to Windows XP RTM like we used to back in the day. And again, I'm going to say this point, Windows XP RTM. So that's noteworthy because I don't think this project support XP Service Pack 1 and up. The Windows Update website provides users with security or critical updates, optional software updates, driver updates, and other types of software for your operating system. It'll only restore the Windows Update website and not the automatic updates feature. Again, one thing to point out there, Legacy Update has automatic update support, but that's only for NT-based systems from 2000 to Windows 11, not 9X systems. Want to learn more about what is available with Windows Update Restored? See the frequently asked questions. And these are the links right here. And I just clicked out of the web browser. Requires a minimum of Internet Explorer 5. We recommend 5.5. The version that I'm running is 6. So that's well above that requirement. And here's the news update. Windows 98 First Edition and Second Edition and Windows ME inventories are now complete in English for Windows Update Restored v4. You can now download all available updates for 98 First and Second Edition and Windows ME from the Windows Update Restored version 4 website. Critical updates, optional updates, and additional Windows features are now available for download. And it also mentions the Windows Update version 5 that's unofficially supported for Vista Server 2008 to Windows 11 using the Golden browser. Now they do say there's a risk involved doing that, so I wouldn't recommend using Windows Update Restored that way. Windows Update Restored Team, you see right there. And another disclaimer for how this thing, the project won't keep your system up to date, really up to date, because these operating systems are really old, and no feature updates, no security updates are being provided for this thing. So your computer will still be vulnerable to viruses, etc. However, this project is still useful for old retro computing, well, for old computer enthusiasts, retro computing enthusiasts, or tinkerers like me, pretty much. Okay, now all that out of the way, we'll go to compatibility. Wondering about which Windows Update website is compatible with your operating system? The list below will help you find what website you should use to update the OS. Again, we got a list here. It's almost pretty much the same as this when I checked last time. So update 3.1 supports, it first supported 98 because it was the first version of Windows Update to be available. 98 and ME. Oh, there's this little thing right here. It doesn't support Vista or up, pretty much. Unless, because, yeah, unofficially with Golden Browser right here. Windows Vista and newer, it does not support all these things. It doesn't even support Windows Update version 5. But it can be supported unofficially supported with the Golden Browser, which I don't know what that is. Windows Update version 7 and Microsoft Update version 7 are both exclusive to Vista, so once again, it supports server operating systems from NT 4.0 server, Windows 2000 server, Windows Server 2003, 2003 R2, and Windows Home Server, and Windows Server 2008. Otherwise, Windows Server 2008 is also not supported because that is also a Windows Vista operating system. Oh, and here's the prerequisites stuff. You know, this is actually new. This was not in the initial incarnation of the site when I first visited it. Here's the list of the required files / prerequisites in order to get the Windows Update website working again. So for version 5 and version 6, these are the latest supported versions of the update agents. Then there's the Golden Browser ActiveX component for update restored version 5, and the regedit fix for SH1 Windows. Then the Microsoft Update Web. Oh, okay. That's for version 5 and 6. I don't know about version 3.1 or 4-ish. Alright, and it does have a note here for 2000. If you use 2000, you must have at least Service Pack 3 to use Update Restored version 5 or higher, as well as having IE 5.5 and up. If you have RTM or Service Pack 2 or IE 5.01, you must use Windows Update Restored version 4. And yes, these are the instructions. I'm not going to go through all of them because that would make this video so long. Well, it's going to be long as it is. And this is the download center, but it's saying 404 restores not found. So this used to be the IE downloads page. Oh wait, IE downloads is here. This page lists them. Okay, this is the same IE sets. They included 6.0. It requires 95 or later work. Okay. Then there's troubleshooting and support. Oh, it has hyperlinks. No, not hyperlinks. It's tooltips. Having issues with the Windows Update website? This is the right place. Find blah blah blah. And we got Update 3.1, version 4, version 5, version 6, version 6, Microsoft Update version 6, and Microsoft Update for Vista, the MSFN topic, the Discord server, frequently asked questions, and about the project. This is the about the project page, which is different from the last time I visited this. On March 2022, a user by the name of WU Lover created a thread called Microsoft Update version 3/version 4/version 5 on MSFN, asking if people could help him to recreate the old Windows Update websites locally. Many people joined him and helped a lot, with developers, testers, and other jobs inside the project. More than 1 year later, we came up with Windows Update Restored, which was launched to the public, making the old Windows Update websites available for everyone to use. And they even had our email here, which you can't access. And the frequently asked questions, they all remain the same, and most of them talk about, hey, this thing doesn't, it doesn't make your computer up to date, and you wouldn't use Update Restore to use your old PC as your main daily driver. Again, unless if you're doing challenges like those some people do on YouTube or something like that, I don't know. Community links. Anyways, enough rambling, let's go and visit these sites. We'll start with version 3.1, which is the first site, and this is the only site that was available at the time. So here we are, the familiar Windows Update website, as it was back in the day. Windows 98 2nd Edition updates now available. You can go to product updates. Now I know that last time, because remember, when I visited this site for the first time, there were plenty of update packs that were incomplete, not implemented, and or unfinished. So, and that's why I couldn't get one of the critical update notification things. I don't know. I think it was one of those critical update things that I couldn't install because a file was not found. It's loading. Please wait. Windows Update is customizing the product updates catalog for your computer. This is done without sending any information to Microsoft. Now, you may notice it's taken quite a bit longer than usual than what I did last time. So we can see we got this little animated Windows icon, pulsing Windows icon right there. So yeah, it's gonna take a little while here, so I'm probably just gonna have to jump cut once it gets to where it should be, where all the updates are listed. Oh, there he is. Never mind. Here we are. Here's all the updates. No updates of this type are available at the time. Oh. We got the troubleshooter update here. Download this package to replace your existing troubleshooters, upgrading them with the latest solutions for common networking, modem, and startup and shutdown problems. Okay, we'll select this. I'll click download. Oh, and we can also see our list of installed updates. So show installed updates. So these are all the installed updates here. Now notice that the security update, well, we got all the security updates that says it's already installed. Windows 98 games. Already installed, and we can have the option to uninstall them. We can hide those, and we can do installation history. Okay, so this was last month. This was around the time when I was doing the video for that. So this is what I got. Security update March 7th of 2000. That was a failed install because the file was not found at that time. But it might be different now. I don't know. But the ones that were successful are Chat 2.5, MSN Messenger 3.0, 128-bit dial-up networking for 98 2nd Edition, Internet Print Service, 98 2nd Edition Map Drive Shutdown Update, Non-Gregorian Calendar Update for Office 2000 Service Release 1, and Critical Update Notification 3. Those are the only ones that have successfully installed. this security update right here just failed because, well, it's simply because of a missing files. Either way, look at all these things. These are all the installed updates. So I'll hide these one, and I'll install this update. Ooh, personalize. Okay. That's just that. The only thing we have is the troubleshooter update, which we can start download on that. We'll read the license agreement, then we'll click yes to install the update. The following updates were successfully installed in your computer. Windows 98 troubleshooter update. I don't need to restart the computer at this time. Oh, and look at this. Nothing. No updates. Nada. Okay. Yep. I guess that's probably it for Windows Update 3.1. Let's go to Windows Update 4. This is probably the first time I ever accessed this, because ever since I did that video of Windows Update Restored about a month ago, many things have happened during that time. So they changed, implemented, and added in some things while I was gone. So let's go ahead and take a look at Windows Update v4 ourselves. There it is. Yes. And look at this. Windows Update error. Windows Update has encountered an error and cannot display the requested web page. Oh, what? Yeah, how do we do that? The root certificate has not been enabled as a trusted root. Alright, here we go. Oh. Remember this? Important. End the support for Windows 98 and Windows ME. Effective July 11, 2006, support for 98, 98 2nd edition, and ME and the related components will end. Updates for 98 and ME will be limited to those updates that currently appear on the update website. Microsoft will no longer create new updates for 98 or ME after this date. Okay. Alright, let's scan for updates. Protect your PC. 3 steps to help ensure. Okay, we'll check for updates. Look at this funky font. Ooh. Pick updates to install. Windows Update has found 10 critical updates for your computer. Let's review and install updates. Now, whoa, action cancelled. I'll refresh this window. Oh my, wait. What has happened? I honestly don't know what's happened here. Testandexample.com. Alright, review install updates. Action cancelled. A page cannot be displayed. What we can see here, critical updates and service packs, there's like 10, and 98 and 98 2nd edition is like 20. The page cannot be displayed. Are you sure? Okay. It looks like there are some things that are working here. So I click on that. Okay. Yeah, I'll wait for it to I think I clicked that on twice. I shouldn't have probably done that. I should probably wait for that to come up. So I just click once, and I'll wait for that little progress bar at the bottom there for it to finish. Sorry about the jump cut here, and it's actually jump cut to a few days, since recording this, but I couldn't get the version 4 website to work. Oh, what is this? Windows Update V2. That hasn't been there. That hasn't been there since I've last checked. I don't know if I've seen that. Version 2. Was that possibly the first version of Windows Update now? Well, this just goes to show you that Windows Update Restored is in fact keeping up to date. You know, it's always updating almost every day. Site's almost updated. So 98. So Windows 98 First Edition had update service update v2. Let's go ahead and check that for ourselves. Oh, the same message. This version of the Windows Update website is not complete or online yet. The version of the Windows Update website you're trying to access is not complete yet or is not online yet. Please come back at another time and try to access the version of Windows Update website you're trying to access. Here are the following versions that have not been restored. Okay, so V2 is not restored. And Windows Update v6, Microsoft Update v6 Web, and Microsoft Update v6 Vista Web is not up. So even this one's not done yet. Neither these things. So version 4 and 5 are implemented. Update 3.1, version 4 and version 5. So let's just go back and check on the V4 site again, because I had attempted to check updates on this site. So we'll scan for updates. 100% complete, and we'll review and install the updates. And I clicked on that. Yeah, so I clicked on that and then I kind of waited and nothing happened. Oh, what the? Aha! There we go. It just took a couple clicks. I thought it was broken for a sec. I finally got it up. There we go. Total selected updates. Oh, review and install updates. 10. You know what? Let's just go back to the welcome page and scan for updates again. So, review and install updates. Oh. And we'll go into here. I think you had to click on that like 2 or 3 times for it to work. Okay. Alright, here we go. Critical updates and service packs. This is what I was trying to get to a few days ago since recording this, but I just waited on that little thing for so long. And it's only up until now that I realized that I had to just simply do that. You know, just clicking this 3 times for it to work. That's for me anyway. I mean, it depends on you. But anyways, here we are. Critical updates and service packs. Critical updates are already selected for you to install. Review the list of critical updates below. You can remove them. You can remove any item you don't want. Okay, so we got security update for Microsoft Virtual Machine. Oh, that's for... No, oh wait, that's Microsoft Java Virtual Machine. And then security updates for Windows 98. IE6 Service Pack 1. Oh, okay. All of them are selected, so I'll review and install the updates. Oh, are you kidding me? The page cannot be displayed. Are you sure about that? Okay, now it's broken. Yeah, end the support for 98 ME. It does say that it works. Like right here. Now complete in English for update restored version 4. Yeah, they're all working except I don't know how well it works though. So review and install the updates, and then once we get there, Windows updates. Oh, review and install updates. Oh, here we go. I should probably click that. So let's click on this 2 times again. 1 or 2 or 3 times. A few times for it to work. Alright, so it's already selected for us. Now if we try clicking this, it won't actually get us there. So we had to go click down here. And yeah, this is where we go. Alright. So to review and install updates, you have to click on this thing. You can't click on the, you know, the little button, the little link that's right here. So don't click on that. You click down here to view and install the updates. So here we go. We got all the updates listed here. And now we'll click install now. Windows Update is downloading the updates to be installed on your computer. Please wait. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a jump cut here once it finishes just installing all those things. And then we'll be back shortly. Oh, what's this? You must restart your computer to complete the installation. If you want to restart later or close out the programs first, click cancel and then restart your computer manually. Do you want to restart now? Let's check all these. The following updates has been successfully installed. Okay, so that's all of them I'm seeing right here. So yes, we'll restart now. Yeah, that font right here is very funky looking. It's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be like a sans serif font, not like a scaled bitmap font. Alright, and now we're at the login screen. Updating system settings. There we are. Alright, and now since we're at the desktop, we shouldn't be seeing any visual changes, but there are some behind the scenes changes, you know, under the hood of the OS, pretty much. So we're back at the update restored website, and I'll click on V4. Yes. Scan for updates. 100% complete. Ooh, no critical updates available at this time. However, Windows Update has found other updates for your computer. To browse through these updates and select the other ones you want to install, click a category title on the list. Yeah, there are no critical updates available at this time, so we'll click on this. Windows 98 and 98 2nd Edition. Look at this thing right there. Windows 98 and 98 2nd Edition updates. Pick from Windows 98 and Windows 98 2nd Edition updates. Visit the Windows 98 and Windows 98 2nd Edition website. That probably doesn't exist anymore. We'll go ahead and check for ourselves. Oh. Okay, I don't know what just did there. I can't seem to stop it, so I had to refresh. Okay, I'll just simply close out this window and reopen a new instance of it. Alright, update V4. Alright, now it's working this time. Scan for updates. I think the reason why this is showing up is because maybe we haven't installed an appropriate font for that. Alright, Windows 98 and 98 2nd Edition. Oh. Alright, there we go. Visit the Windows 98 Windows 98 98 2nd Edition website. I'll have to click on this link though. The following updates are available for your computer. Select an update you want to install. Okay, good. Alright. If I actually click on this, it doesn't go anywhere, so I'm not going to click that. Alright. Recommended updates. .NET Framework version 1.1. IE Navigation Sound Update. A Euro conversion tool. French. Oh wow. These are multi-language features. So we've got French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Swedish, Dutch, Norwegian, Danish, Finnish, Czech, Polish, Hungarian, Russian, Portuguese, Greek, Turkish, and German. Those are the features that we can add, so I'll add those. I'll add these I'll add these in because why not? I can add the multilingual things later. You see that little animation that it did. So I will take these out. And I will add these three. These recommended updates. Oh, that got in there. So, install now. And now it's installing those updates pretty much. So, I'll be back with you shortly once it finishes. Oh, it's done. You must restart your computer, blah blah blah. These have been successfully installed, so we'll restart now. So yeah, that particular iteration of Windows Update works mostly. I mean, you do have to go through some clicking work to try to get certain parts of the site to actually function properly. Well, it only just takes like only a few short clicks, and then you can see the updates. That's just why I just found out recently, pretty much. Like I had to just go through the whole trial and error process myself, and you actually saw that on video. So, right, the screen again. And click on that. Alright, back to update Windows Update v4. Ooh, one critical update. And that's NET Framework Service Pack 1. Oh, now the site's loading as it should now. So it's fixed. I think it was because of a security update or an update that fixed those problems for us. Alright. No, we don't. Not to restart now. We will go ahead and we can view the installation history here. Source website. All of them are on the website. So I'll go ahead and check again and rescan for the updates. No critical updates. And we got something for 98 second edition. Oh, at least it should be going. Oh, and here comes this thing again. I thought it was fixed there for a second. Yep, it's happening. It worked there for the most part. Okay. Please don't be borked again. Yeah, it's borked again. Maybe I shall close IE and reload. There we go. You have to click 3 times for that. Alright, and all that's left are these yeah, all of these are like multi-language features. I will probably add here. So all 17 of them. Okay, that's all of them. Oh. There we go. Now we get into the point where we're going to install the MUI, multilingual user interface. Let's let that oh, and it's finished. It's finished installing it. You must restart your computer. Wow. So we got an MUI for IE6 pretty much. So I'll restart. And Windows Update version 4 works, because like it says on its update page, on the front page, says all the updates are available for Windows Update version 4. Because that was a recent addition to the Windows Update Restored website. And just recently they had a selection for Windows Update version 2, but that hasn't been implemented as of yet. There we go. And we shall go back into the Windows Update Restored website. If it ever indeed loads. Oh. Windows Update v4, and let's check for updates here. Yes. Scan for updates. Ooh, look at this. There are no updates available at this time. There are no updates available for your computer. Please check back later. So yep, we have pretty much installed all the updates for Update v4. Now, Update v5 doesn't actually work on Windows 98. We could check it out here and see what the website looks like. This is what it looks like here. Now, it does note in its compatibility list what versions of Microsoft Windows Update works. So this is version 5, and as stated in the compatibility list, it doesn't work. And I'm also seeing right here, it doesn't work in here as well. So that doesn't work on 98. But this compatibility list does have a good point. It makes a good point here to know that which version of Windows Update works or not. Anyways, yeah, that's about that for Windows Update Restored for Windows 98. And the next part, I will show you Windows 2000 Professional with Windows Update Restored, and we'll see if we can get that working from there. So yeah, stay tuned for the next part.